Are you looking for some incredible RPGs to get excited about? Well, you're in luck because in this video I'm highlighting 10 amazing upcoming RPGs that you should wishlist and play right away. Sit back, relax, and let's get right into the list. Starting off the list strong is Excel. Excel is a mysterious sci-fi fantasy action RPG. In this game you'll play as Reed, who has lost all recollection of her past life. It's up to you to help Reed uncover her past and discover her connection to the vibrant world of Excel. Along the way you'll make new friends and foes and collect exciting gadgets to master challenging dungeons and solve some time-bending puzzles. Speaking of dungeons, Excel's dungeons will be filled with tough enemies to hack and slash along with puzzles that will put your wits and your guts to the test. Combat is well crafted with upgradable weapons, shields, and even some abilities that will help with traversal. I'm loving the Zelda-like sensibilities here and I can't wait to solve some time-bending puzzles very soon. At number 9 we have an RPG with some impressive boss designs and set pieces with the Tarnishing of Juxtia. The Tarnishing of Juxtia is a dark fantasy action RPG with challenging combat and a sinister narrative. In this game you'll embark on an epic journey to defeat some terrifyingly tarnished bosses. The Tarnishing of Juxtia has a sprawling, detailed world filled with formidable enemies and plenty of secrets to discover. The weapon variety is staggering, along with plenty of equipment and abilities to discover along the way. Abilities can be acquired through defeating bosses, which will not only test your offensive abilities, but your timing and defense as well. There are also a ton of builds that can be made here to suit a number of playstyles. This RPG is shaping up to be a journey to remember. Up next we have an RPG with some intense Souls-like combat in Tymesia. Tymesia is a grueling action RPG with fast-paced combat and an intricate plague weapon system. In this game you'll play as a mysterious character known by the codename of Corvus. In order to find the truth in your memories, you must prey upon your enemies and wield the power of disease. The power of disease can be seized from difficult bosses so you can give them a taste of their own medicine. Along the way you can upgrade your basic movements and plague weapons to develop the build that best suits your playstyle. What really has me excited about Tymesia is the ability to turn into a raven during battle, which in turn allows you to throw feathers like daggers. If that's not cool, then I don't know what is. At number 7 we have an immersive RPG with an immaculate aesthetic in Nivalis. Nivalis is a slice-of-life sim RPG within a neon-infused cyberpunk voxel city. In this game you can grow your business, meet strange and diverse characters, form friendships, and experience danger and wonder. How you choose to spend your time in Nivalis is up to you. Whether you want to build up your small business, enjoy the nightlife, or just kick back and go fishing for a while, this game has got you covered. Your business may start small, but you can work your way up to owning a bar, restaurant, or even a nightclub. Discover the stories of the people you meet in the city, your friends, your customers, and you might even find love. I love the presentation and I can't wait to experience all this game has to offer. Next up we have a monster collecting RPG with a unique mechanic in Cassette Beasts. Cassette Beasts is an open world turn-based RPG where you collect, create, and transform into awesome monsters. In this game you can combine any two monster forms using Cassette Beast Fusion System to create unique and powerful new ones. These new monster forms are completely animated, and with the Fusion System there's a staggering amount of combinations to be discovered. While exploring the open world, certain monster abilities can be used to help you get around, solve puzzles, and locate dungeons. It feels like Cassette Beasts is pushing the monster collecting RPG genre to new heights, and with the Fusion System, it's something I'd need to try out for myself. At number 5 we have a stunning 3D RPG with Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn. Flintlock, The Siege of Dawn is an open world action RPG where gods and guns collide. In this game you'll join humanity's last stand on the brink of extinction as they seek to reclaim their world from the army of the undead. You'll need to embrace vengeance, gunpowder, and magic and embark on an epic journey to lead mankind's final siege. Combat looks rewarding with some Souls-like flavor that can be seen particularly in close-range encounters, along with some slick gunplay for ranged options. The world is diverse from cavernous ruins to desert sands and plenty of secrets to discover along the way. What's been shown off so far is impressive and I'm excited to learn more about the story. Next up we have a highly anticipated follow-up to an absolute indie classic with Hyperlightbreaker. Hyperlightbreaker is a roguelite adventure RPG set in the world of Hyperlight with full online co-op. In this game you'll play alone or with friends to explore massive biomes, defeat brutal monsters, create new builds, survive the mysterious crowns, and overthrow the almighty Abyss King. As you explore the vast ever-changing world, you'll face hordes of enemies and gigantic bosses in frenetic third-person combat. Along the way you'll discover and unlock a wide arsenal of weapons and items to create the perfect build for every run. This is quite the departure from the game's predecessor, but I'm intrigued to see how Hyperlight Drifter and Solar Ash impact this new experience. At number 3 we have by far the most adorable game on this list with A Frog's Tale. A Frog's Tale is a froggy turn-based RPG adventure with a musical twist. In this game you'll execute actions to the rhythm of the music and explore a wide variety of unique settings in this animal world. Along your journey you'll get swept up in an emotional story about friendship, loss, and love. Use your frog hops and swing your sword to overcome obstacles, solve rhythm-based puzzles, and defeat any monsters that oppose Norman's quest to find the broken shards. Along the way you'll learn the truth of the ancient artifact's power and the secrets of the frog goddess Anura. The hand-animated pixel art is superb, and having some active elements to the turn-based combat is something I love to see. Next Next up, we have an action RPG with a little twin-stick shooter mechanics thrown in the mix with Batora Lost Haven. Batora Lost Haven is an interplanetary action RPG where you embark on an epic adventure to save Earth. In this game, you'll harness the ancient powers of Sun and Moon to take on a variety of unique enemies while solving diverse puzzles and exploring stunning sci-fi worlds, each with its own curious stories, inhabitants, and mysteries. The game features fast-paced, multi-layered combat where you'll need to switch modes in order to harness the powers of mind and body. You'll need to consider your actions along the way as Batora has multiple endings based on the decisions you make. I love the mode switching mechanics and I can't wait to check this out later this year. At number 1, we have a game from the studio behind The Messenger with Sea of Stars. Sea of Stars is a turn-based RPG inspired by the classics. The game tells the story of two children of the solstice who will combine the powers of the sun and moon to perform eclipse magic, the only force capable of fending off the monstrous creations of the evil alchemist known as the Fleshmancer. Sea of Stars aims to evolve turn-based combat in a clever way. Pressing the action button in sync with the animations increases damage output while reducing incoming damage. Along with timed hits, combat features multi-character combo attacks, boosting, and a strategic lock system. There's also no random encounters and no grinding. The pixel art is incredible and I just want to get lost in Sea of Stars world. So which games from this list are you most excited about? Let me know in the comments below. If you like this video, please leave a like, and if you're always in search of your next favorite games, then make sure to subscribe for more videos like this one. Speaking of more videos like this one, you can click on either of these links on screen now, and I'll see you in the next one.